this lecture we discuss problems of second order derivative. E raised to x, first example, e raised to x into sine 5x. Find the second order derivative. Solution. We did not given function by y, so let y equal to e raised to x into sine 5x. Obtain second order derivative. So for this y we have to obtain d2y by dx2. So you note that for second order derivative we have to evaluate d2y by dx2, and we know that it is nothing but d by dx of dy by dx. So first one has to evaluate dy by dx, then again you differentiate, so you will get second order derivative. So first let us obtain dy by dx. So dy by dx, therefore now right hand side it is u into v form, so we have to use product rule, u into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u. So first as it is derivative of sine 5x cos 5x into by chain rule d by dx of 5x, so it is 5. So first one as it is e raised to x as it is d by dx of sine 5x, so it is cos 5x, and by chain rule d by dx of 5x, that is 5. Now sine 5x as it is, and derivative of e raised to x, it is e raised to x. So we have used product rule, u into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u. So let us simplify this thing. So we take e raised to x common, so e raised to x into bracket 5 cos 5x plus sine 5x. So now second order derivative, therefore d by dx of dy by dx, it is second order derivative d2y by dx2. So again when we differentiate right hand side we have to use u into v form, product rule, first into derivative of second plus second into derivative of first. So e raised to x as it is, now derivative of cos 5x, so it is minus sine 5x into by chain rule d by dx of 5x, which is 5, so 5 into this 5, 25. Now derivative of sine cos 5x into by chain rule d by dx of 5x, that is 5. So u as it is, derivative of v, now v as it is, so 5 cos 5x plus sine 5x as it is, and derivative of e raised to x, it is e raised to x. So u into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u. So now we simplify. We already obtained second order derivative. Now we simplify this one. First we take e raised to x common. E raised to x we take common. So e raised to x into bracket minus 25 sine 5x plus 5 cos 5x plus 5 cos 5x plus sine 5x. So now final simplification is e raised to x minus 25 sine 5x. So this is minus 24 sine 5x. This is plus 10 cos 5x. We take 2 common. So this is 2 into e raised to x. We have taken 2 common. We write first positive term. So 5 cos 5x minus 12 sine 5x. So this is the second order derivative d2y by dx2. Second example, y equal to e raised to 6x into cos 3x. Question is obtain second order derivative d2y by dx2, and as usual it is nothing but d by dx of dy by dx. So first obtain dy by dx and then again you differentiate with respect to x. So we will obtain second order derivative. So solution, y equal to e raised to 6x into cos 3x. Now when we differentiate right hand side, again we have to use product rule, u into v. So u into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u. So from this dy by dx equal to, but when we differentiate right hand side, you check use of chain rule. First one as it is, so e raised to 6x as it is. Now derivative of cos, so it is minus sine 3x, d by dx of cos x, it is minus sine x, so this is minus sine 3x. Again by chain rule, d by dx of 3x, that is 3. So u as it is, derivative of v, u into derivative of v plus v as it is, derivative of e raised to 6x, e raised to 6x, and into by chain rule d by dx of 6x, that is 6. So this is 6 e raised to 6x into cos 3x. Now we take e raised to 6x common. So this is e raised to 6x into bracket minus 3 sin 3x plus 6 cos 3x. So this is first order derivative, e raised to 6x into bracket minus 3 sin 3x plus 6 cos 3x. So to obtain second order derivative, so this is d by dx of, this is for our understanding, dy by dx equal to d2y by dx2. So again right hand side use u into v form, product rule. This is u, this is v. So u into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u. So e raised to 6x as it is. Now derivative of sin 3x, it is cos 3x into by chain rule d by dx of 3x, which is 3, 3 3s are 9. So this is minus 9 cos. Again derivative of sin 3x, it is cos 3x into d by dx of 3x, that is 3. So minus 9 cos 3x. Here derivative of cos, this is minus sin 3x, again by chain rule d by dx of 3x, that is 3, 6 into 3, 18. So this is u as it is, derivative of v, plus now v as it is, minus 3 sin 3x plus 6 cos 3x. So v as it is, derivative of u, e raised to 6x into by chain rule d by dx of 6x, which is 6. So now we take e raised to 6x common, we take e raised to 6x common. So e raised to 6x into bracket minus 9 cos 3x minus 18 sin 3x, this is minus 18 sin 3x, this is 36 cos 3x. So 36 minus 9, so this is e raised to 6x, 27 cos 3x plus 36 minus 9. So 27 cos 3x minus, this is 36 sin 3x, and we can take 9 common from these two terms, we can take 9 common. So 9 e raised to 6x, 3 cos 3x minus 4 sin 3x. This is second order derivative, d2y by dx2. So as usual, first find out dy by dx. When you evaluate dy by dx, right hand side you have to use product rule, u into derivative of v plus v into derivative of u, and when you differentiate on the same time also you have to use chain rule. So first find out first order derivative and again you differentiate, so you will get second order derivative. Next example, we have to find second order derivative for tan inverse x. So we denote this by y. So to get second order derivative, we have to evaluate d2y by dx2, and it is nothing but d by dx of dy by dx. So solution: y equal to tan inverse x, so dy by dx, derivative of tan inverse x 1 upon 1 plus x square. Now 1 upon 1 plus x square can be written as 1 plus x square raised to minus 1. So when we evaluate second order derivative d2y by dx2, d2y by dx2, it is nothing but d by dx of dy by dx. So again we have to differentiate this thing. So first use this formula, d by dx of x raised to n, it is nx raised to n minus 1. So minus 1 plus x square raised to minus 1 minus 1. But inside you can observe it is function of x. So since inside it is function of x, by chain rule d by dx of 1 plus x square. This is because of chain rule. Now we simplify, and on the same time we will differentiate. This is minus 1 plus x square raised to minus 2. So by rules of indices it is 1 upon 1 plus x square raised to 2. Simplification of this thing. Now d by dx of, so 1 is constant, derivative is 0, d by dx of x square 2x. So thus d2y by dx2 second order derivative, in this case it is minus 2x upon 1 plus x square whole square. Take next example. Log of log x, we have to obtain second order derivative for this one. So let us denote this by y. Solution: let y equal to log of log x. So one is to get second order derivative. So first we will find out dy by dx, and again when we differentiate we will get second order derivative. So y equal to log of log x. So dy by dx now derivative of log x 1 upon log x, using formula d by dx of log x, it is 1 upon x. So d by dx of log x, it is 1 upon log x, into by chain rule d by dx of log x. So this is 1 upon x log x. This is first order derivative. So let us differentiate this one, d2y by dx2. So it is u by v form, this is u by v form. So we have to use division formula. So we are familiar with this result, d by dx of u by v v into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v upon v square. So we apply division formula. So v x log x, this is u, numerator is u, this is v. So we use division formula. V into derivative of u, so d by dx of 1 minus u into d by dx of v x log x upon v square, so x log x whole square. So here we have used division formula. V into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v upon v square. Now 1 is constant, so here derivative will be 0. Now minus as it is in numerator minus. This term is 0, reason is d by dx of 1 is 0. Here we have to use, when we differentiate, we have to use product rule u into v, but outside minus sign, so this is minus. Now into bracket we have to apply product rule u into derivative of v log x 1 upon x plus v into derivative of u, derivative of x with respect to x1 upon x log x. So simplification is now minus 1 plus log x upon x log x whole square. This is second order derivative d2y by dx2. We take another example. Y equal to sine of log x. Question is obtain d2y by dx2. Solution. We have given y equal to sine of log x, so dy by dx, derivative of sine, it is cos log x into by chain rule d by dx of log x. First derivative of sine, it is cos log x. Now we have to use chain rule, so d by dx of log x so d by dx of log x, it is 1 upon x, so this is cos log x upon x. So now let us obtain second order derivative. So d2y by dx2. Now when we differentiate, right hand side we have to use division formula. Consider this one as u, so it is u by v form. So d by dx of u by v, division formula, v into derivative of u minus u into derivative of v upon v square. So we differentiate this thing using division formula. So v derivative of u, derivative of cos minus sine log x into by chain rule d by dx of log x, that is 1 upon x. So v into derivative of u, v into derivative of u minus u cos of log x into derivative of v d by dx of x upon v square. So this is x square. So simplification is x cancel, we take minus sign common, so we have taken minus common. So into bracket sine of log x, we have taken minus common, cos of log x d by dx of x is 1 upon x square upon x square. So this is second order derivative. Sixth one, if y equal to five cos x minus 3 sin x, prove that d2y by dx2 plus y equal to 0. Y is given, we have to derive this result d2y by dx2 plus y equal to 0. Now y equal to five cos x minus 3 sin x. We denote this result by 1. So again, if we differentiate this one, first derivative is dy by dx, derivative of cos minus, and derivative of sin x, it is cos x, 3 cos x, but outside we have minus sign. So derivative of cos, it is minus sin x, and d by dx of sin x, it is cos x. Again we differentiate, therefore d2y by dx2. Now derivative of sine cos x. Now derivative of cos, it is minus, so minus minus plus 3 sin x. Now right hand side we take minus common, so d2y by dx2 we take minus common, so into bracket 5 cos x minus 3 sin x, and you can observe from result 1, this is nothing but our y, 5 cos x minus 3 sin. So we can write this one as, therefore d2y by dx2 equal to minus y. We give reason by result 1. So transfer this term. So finally d2y by dx2 plus y equal to 0. Next example. If y equal to cos inverse find d2y by dx2 in terms of y alone. So our answer it should be in terms of y alone. So y equal to cos inverse x. Solution. We have to obtain dy by d2y by dx2, but clear instruction is given d2y by dx2 only in terms of y equal to cos inverse x. Therefore x equal to cos y, x equal to, using inverse trigonometric function, x equal to cos y. So at any time we will use this important result, x equal to cos y. Now dy by dx minus cos inverse x 1 upon under root 1 minus x square. This is using d by dx of cos inverse x. So this can be written as dy by dx equal to minus 1 minus x square raised to minus 1 by rules of indices. So again, if we differentiate this thing with respect to x, so second derivative d2y by dx2. First use this formula, d by dx of x raised to n x raised to n minus 1, and then you have to use chain rule. So this will be in the multiplication, so minus minus plus 1 half 1 minus x square minus 1 half minus 1. Now into by chain rule d by dx of 1 minus x square. This is because of chain rule. Now we simplify. So this is 2 1 minus x square minus 1 half minus 1 minus 3 by 2. So it is 1 upon 3 by 2. Now derivative of this thing minus 2x. So this is minus x upon 1 minus x square raised to 3 by 2. But clear instruction is given, answer should be in terms of y alone. So we have x equal to cos y, so we replace x by cos y. So answer is x equal to cos y one minus x, it is cos y So this is cos square y, x square it is cos square y. So now answer is minus 1 minus cos square, so it is sin square y raised to 3 by 2, 2 cancel, so it will be sin cube y. So cos y upon sin cube y, and you can write this cos y upon sin y into sin square y. This is cot y, 1 upon sin square, that is cos x square y. So you can observe our answer it is only in terms of y alone. We take one more example. If e raised to y into x plus 1 equal to 1, prove that d2y by dx2 equal to dy by dx square. We have given e raised to y into bracket x plus 1 equal to 1, and we have to prove that d2y by dx2, okay, equal to dy by dx whole square. Solution. E raised to y into x plus 1 equal to 1. You can use you can differentiate directly, or same can be written as e raised to y equal to 1 upon x plus 1 So taking log, direct differentiation is also possible. So taking log e raised to y equal to log 1 upon. So this is y, log e to the base e, it will be 1. We have used this formula, log a raised to m, it is m log a. Right hand side, log a by b, log a minus log b. This is 1, therefore y equal to log 1 0 minus log x plus 1. So up to this there is no derivative. Only by taking log we have get expression for y. Now we differentiate. Therefore dy by dx, derivative of log, it is 1 upon x plus 1 into, by chain rule, d by dx of x plus 1, but it is 1. So this is dy by dx. Say result number 1. Now actually dy by dx, that is it is x plus 1 raised to minus 1 upon x plus 1, that is x plus 1 raised to minus 1. Now again differentiating with respect to x, therefore d2y by dx2. This is minus, first use formula d by dx of x raised to n, it is nx raised to n minus 1. So this minus 1 will be in the multiplication. So minus minus plus x plus 1 raised to minus 2 into by chain rule d by dx of x plus 1. So again minus 1 upon x plus 1, that is x plus 1 raised to minus 1. So when we differentiate nx raised to n minus 1, so minus minus plus x plus 1 raised to minus 2 into d by dx of x plus 1. Therefore d2y by dx2 equal to, this derivative is 1 and this is 1 upon x plus 1 square. So to prove given result, right hand side can be written as d2y by dx2. Now check this arrangement. Right hand side one can write this one as minus 1 upon x plus 1 whole square. It is same, this will be same, 1 upon this is same as, because instruction is given, we have to prove that d2y by dx2 it is dy by dx whole square. So you can observe that 1 upon x plus 1 square can be written as minus 1 upon x plus 1, and by result 1 it is dy by dx. This is our dy by dx. So this can be written as d2y by dx2 equal to, this is dy by dx whole square, reason is by result 1. So we have proved that d2y by dx2 equal to dy by dx whole square.